Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you've been here before, if you're new, welcome. I'm so happy to have you here watching this video. So today's video is very fun. It's a little project my husband and I have recently worked on. We bought this used cozy coupe car for our toddler off of the Facebook marketplace for $8. And we decided we wanted to make it into a fun project and turn it into an old Volkswagen. So what we did is we started off with cleaning it. We took it outside and we scrubbed all of the dirt off and hosed it down, as you can see my husband doing here. And then I dried it off because we are going to be painting it, so I wanted to make sure that it was nice and dry before we put the paint on. Then we decided that we actually wanted to take it apart because it would be easier to paint. So we just took the top off from the bottom. That way we could paint the bottom with one color and the top would be white. I would recommend doing this first because we actually had to go back and clean it and hose it down again because there was a lot of gunk inside of those little areas where the top hooks in. So I would do that the other way. Then we dried it off again, and as you can see here, we laid it down and tied bags around all of the wheels because we didn't want to paint the wheels. And we're going to be using spray paint, so we knew that the wheels would get painted if we didn't cover them. We also did the same for the steering wheel, so you can see here my husband just tying a bag around the steering wheel. I put tape around the gas area. What is that thing called? Anyways, I put tape over it. I wanted that to stay white, so I have it covered up. Got that on there nice and tight. And then you can kind of see that my husband was putting tape in the front where we didn't want the blue paint to be. So the bottom's going to be blue, top white, but we wanted a white V in the front. So he did tape that area off and some of the top of the door as well. And then he just started going in with the nice, beautiful bluish color spray paint. I will link down below the colors that we used. And we sprayed the whole bottom with this color. We did quite a few layers of spray paint because we wanted to make sure that you couldn't see the red through the spray paint. We didn't focus too much on the underneath part because we knew that would barely show, but with what we had left over, we did cover a little bit of the bottom. And then I went in with the white spray paint on the top pieces, and I did quite a few layers of this as well to make sure that you couldn't see the yellow through the white. And then we let that dry, and then another day I went back and sprayed some of the blue spray paint into something that I could dip a paintbrush into. So I just sprayed it into this mixing bowl, dipped the paintbrush, and I did some touch-ups on areas that looked like they needed it. I did clean up around the edges where the white and the blue almost met, but I didn't get too precise with where they actually meet because we are going to be going in with a silver trim. It's like a stick-on, what would it be called? Like a stick-on pinstripe, I guess. And you'll see that later in the video. So I knew that that would be covering up the edges where they meet, so I didn't get too precise with that part. And then I just covered up with the leftover paint a little bit more on the front. I wanted this area to be nice and smooth since it is the front, and that was the most important part in my opinion. And then I took some of the leftover white and dipped a paintbrush into that covered up the front just to make sure that it looked nice and good and that there wasn't any areas showing through. And then this license plate I ordered off of Amazon, as well as the stick-on silver pinstripe, and also this Volkswagen decal. It came, I think, in like a 4-pack. Got those off Amazon as well. So then I have all of the pieces here, and I put everything back together. I did not put it together correctly, so my husband fixed it later on, but kind of just laid it together so that way I could see where I wanted the stripes to go. And then I used the silver stick-on pinstripes and went around all of the borders where the white and the blue meet. And this is how it looked. My husband bolted on the license plate to the back, and I stuck on the Volkswagen decal in the very front. This was just another like peel and stick thing, so I just peeled the back off and held it for a few minutes. We gave this to my son for Christmas, so here you can see it under the tree, and you'll get to see his reaction.
Oh my goodness! Whoa, what is that?
You like your car? I knew he
Bring it here.
Waiting for it.
Bring it here.
Can you take it out? Wow, Santa came. This one's for Mommy and Poppy, though. We made this for you. Whoa, look, the door opens. Take a ride in it? Santa.
Get in there. Get in there. There you go. Yeah. Woohoo.
Wow.
Woohoo.
Close your door. Hi, Santa. Hi, Santa.
Yeah. Woohoo.
Whoa.
Christmas. Woohoo. Wow, buddy, look at that. Where do you even start? Forward.
Wow. You like it? You like it, baby?
Vroom, vroom.